Welcome to ReWilding. I want to talk to you about a level 2 soul purpose retreat. We did one of these, that's it, one time, and it was mind-blowing. The reason it was that is because it was a level 2 retreat. You might be thinking, Sabrina, what the heck does that mean? Well, level 2 is invite only. So for this particular retreat, how it's kind of panned out is that only women who have done a rewilding workshop will be at this retreat. Okay, so what does that mean, right? Why does that make it special? Well, we don't have to do the intro stuff at the start. We don't have to work to build the circle of trust as much, right? I don't have to create a relationship at the beginning with new people. So women who are coming on this retreat already know how we work in circle, right? They already know how we work at ReWilding. There are not women coming on this retreat who are going to go, oh, this is just a little taste. This might be for me. This might not be for me, right? They're stepping into this work already initiated into the work. So this means that you and I are going to be able to go deeper. It means that your journey will be at a different level, at a deeper level, a higher level, a wider level, simply because the energy that we're able to work in is very different than a level 1 retreat. So I want to talk a little bit about the theme. Soul purpose. Soul purpose. I don't want you to get caught up in this whole, this like crap that you see all over the internet splayed out there about soul purpose this, soul purpose that, yada, yada, yada. It's a feeling into what is my unique expression of self in this lifetime, right? So there's a divine energy that rolls through you. There's a divine energy that rolls through me. The way that energy uniquely expresses through Sabrina is totally 100% different than the way that that unique energy flows through and expresses through you. The thing about it is we've got so many blocks that stop the fullness of that energy expressing. We've got fears around stepping into our full potentials. We've got fears of opening up to some of our more esoteric, witchy, for lack of a better word, gifts, right? Those gifts that we were killed for 200 years ago. The gifts that we got hung for, that my grandmother's grandmother's grandmother lost her babies because of. So part of this reclaiming of the feminine is this reclaiming of our gifts, of our wisdom. It's not just the gifts like hands-on healer or seer or oracle or medicine woman or midwife. It's not just the gifts that we're reclaiming. It's that ancient wisdom that's sitting in your bones. So you might be thinking, oh, maybe that's for you, Sabrina, but it's not for me. Like, I don't have any wisdom in my bones. I promise you, you've got wisdom in your bones, and it's different wisdom to my wisdom. It's different wisdom to the wisdom in your friend and the woman who sits next to you in circle. So this entire retreat is about opening up all the doors, and you can read about the different archetypes we'll work with and the different parts of self that we'll go into, but it's about opening up these doors to see what's in there. And also not just coming from a masculine. So we'll look at both because, in ReWilding, we work both divine masculine and divine feminine. So when you look at soul purpose from divine masculine standpoint, you ask yourself the question, what must I do before I die in order to feel fulfilled? What must I do? That's the masculine way of asking the question. Now, when you feel into the feminine way of asking the question around soul purpose is, how must I give and receive love in order to feel fulfilled before I die? Now, how many soul purpose teachers are talking about that? there are two aspects to us, and we've got to explore both of them if we're ever going to come to that fullness of self, the full expression. And if we're ever going to come to a place of feeling satisfied and in alignment with our passions, in alignment with our heart, right? It's not just the mental part that has to get on board. The heart needs to get on board, the body wisdom getting on board. Once all of that's in alignment, that's when the magic starts happening, right? That's when you start manifesting things. You've all heard me talk a lot about those vision boards, and the reason why the damn mansion that you've got sitting on your vision board for the last 3 years isn't showing up. It's just because we're not fully in alignment. These unconscious hidden parts aren't lining up with the mental. It's the mental realm that's creating that vision board. So that's all we're doing. We're just opening up all of those parts, get the whole thing in alignment. And that's when the manifesting starts happening. That's when you can make things. That's creation. That is creation. So that's what this retreat is about. And I am incredibly excited to be doing a level 2. You know me. We've worked together before. I love working at these depths. I love being able to get in and go as deep as we can and as high as we can over the span of 4 days. So if this is singing to you, book in. It's going to fill up. All of our retreats have filled up, and especially because this is our only level 2 offering in 2018. So if it sings to you, get in, and I look forward to dancing and rewilding with you soon.